Hi, this is Stephen Schwager from the Marin Art and Garden Center. In our newsletter this week, we talked a lot about monarch butterflies, their decline, and what we can do to perhaps help save the species. So monarchs feed exclusively on milkweed. There are many different varieties. Some people only prefer the native milkweed. Here at the Marin Art and Garden Center, we have 4 or 5 different varieties. Today I'm going to show you how to cut down the milkweed. First thing I like to do is check for activity from the caterpillars. I can see a big fatty right there chomping away. I can also see some feces from the caterpillar, so I'm going to leave this plant for now. What I like to do is cut back the different plants in phases, because therefore there'll be some food for the active caterpillars, but we're also taking away the food source, which will encourage the monarchs to leave Ross and go to their winter breeding grounds. So this plant shows no activity at all. There's no chomping. I see no feces. I look on the undersides of the leaf for little tiny green, light green dots, which would be eggs. I don't see any of that, so this is a good candidate to cut right now. When you're cutting back milkweed, make sure you wear gloves. Milkweed has a milky sap that can be a skin irritant and is very poisonous. When the caterpillars eat this plant, they ingest the sap, and therefore they're poisonous as well. So after I cut back the milkweed, I'm going to make sure to wash my hands thoroughly, even if I'm wearing gloves, just to make sure I'm not spreading poisons around. So I go to the bottom of the plant. I try to find about 6 inches of the stem. If the leaves are closer to the ground, you want to remove them by hand, because you don't want any food to attract the monarchs or give them any reason to stick around where it's too cold in the winter. There we go. It's done. So, happy gardening. It's Stephen Schwager from the Marin Art and Garden Center.